5 or 6 days ago I flagged today, Monday 27th of November 2017, as a date to watch for storms. And it didn't look like much was happening today, but that has suddenly changed. Right now it is 1:11 a.m. in the morning, 1:11 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's just the start of the day. And it's 6:11 where I am. 6 the devil's number, 11 the age of Jake. Jake was 11 going on 12 when he was abducted and murdered in 1989. And yeah, something interesting today. I was first, I thought there were no storms today, but then very late, just this evening, I've started to hear thunder. So I've brought up the radar, and that is showing a storm pretty close to me from which I can hear thunder, just there. And if I just bring it up a bit more, bring it up a bit closer. Yeah, so there's a storm not too far from us, and the storm's sort of flaring up everywhere all of a sudden very late in the day, which is a bit unusual. And after 6 p.m. Not that unusual, but a little unusual, because there's been no storms today during the day. So, something interesting. Today I looked up the list of names that will be given to cyclones in Australian waters over the coming months. And the next name on the Australian cyclone name list is Hilda, and a tropical depression in the Indian Ocean could become Hilda later this week. Then, when I saw the next name on the list, Irving, I immediately thought of Gwill, and it was a very strong thought. Gwill was the boy who told me that wetterling means weather child at the start of May 2014. When Gwill told me the translation of wetterling, he was almost exactly the same age that Jacob was at the time of his abduction and murder, that is 11 years and 8 months old. The name Irving instantly resonated with me, and it resonated deeply, like a strong memory. It brought Gwill's face and his voice to my mind with full force. I even believed that I could remember Gwill saying the name Irving to me. So I put Irving into my gematria calculator, and lo and behold, Irving has the same value as Gwill. IRVING adds up to 79, just by the place of each letter in the alphabet added together. Irving and Gwill, 79. Cyclone Irving, 666. And my prediction for Wednesday, December 6th does have something to do with 666. And that is Tuesday the 9th of February 2016 plus 666 days lands you on December 6th. It's the date I'm most interested in, and that's because it's the date when the Aquarium Man approached me at Western Park in Canberra. And the date 9th of February is the date on which a 9-year-old boy named Ralph Morris was buried in 1899 in Junee in central New South Wales. So that's 116 years ago on that date in 2016. And 2016 is 666 times 3 plus 6 times 3. And interestingly, today's date, Monday the 27th of November, 2 plus 7 is 9, and 9 is the number of days away until Wednesday, December 6th, 2017. So now, yeah, we have these big storms forming and moving and developing, and at very late in the day. So I'm just going to go outside and have a look at what's happening and just film a bit of the clouds. It's now 1:16 AM in Minnesota. Like I said, it was 116 years ago that that date, 9th of February 2016. It was 116 years since Ralph Morris was buried. So, I'm going to go have a look at the sky. Wetterling. What a boy. Jake the Storm Boy. It's a fast changing sky, I can tell you. So there's a storm forming out there. Storm out there. Rapid building clouds. That's what I would say. And the thunder's coming from out this way. So yeah, like I was saying, the date I'm most interested in is Wednesday, December 6th, because that'll be 28 years since the aquarium man approached me at Western Park. Sunday, the 22nd of October, was 28 years since Jake's murder. So I'm thinking, yeah, there's going to be some reflections in the weather. And it's not just the weather that's interesting at the moment. There's volcanoes going off in Indonesia and Mexico. Mexico just had its biggest volcanic eruption since 1963 of one of its volcanoes. And 1963 was the year that JFK was assassinated as well, which is something else I talked about in one of my videos. And that eruption was on the 23rd of November. So just 4 days ago. So thunder on both sides right now. So volcanic eruptions, there's a tropical system, like I said, could be Hilda out in the Indian Ocean in a few days from now. But the name Irving, yeah, something about that. And what's going to happen on Wednesday, December 6th? Don't know. I've talked about maybe something's going to happen in eastern Sydney, Vaucluse, where the lighthouse is. Dunbar Head, South Head, near Watson's Bay and Rose Bay, that area. Of course, Western Park, Yarralumla and Canberra is a place of interest, since that's where the aquarium man approached me. South Carolina and North Carolina have somehow kept coming into my awareness one way or another. It's not likely that you would see any more named tropical systems for the Atlantic Basin, since the official end of hurricane season is just 3 days away. Yet the names Sean and Tammy, I don't know, something about those names, but not as strong as Irving. And yeah, this is the last date I flagged really, before the 6th of December. The 27th. Nine days away from December 6th. So might something be going to happen with the weather to reflect what I don't remember from that day, December 6, 1989? It's actually a bit less than 9 days now, because it happened in the morning, around 11 AM, I'd guess. Storms are interesting, aren't they? Anyway, guess we'll find out.